Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreath.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday, and the camera at Wairika has been shaking so much that it's been glitching out a little bit, but there you can see the camera still shaking there. We knew that we would have some gusty winds in the Shasta Valley today, and indeed we do. Now, as of right now, this data is saying that there are no wind gusts, but I would say just based off the camera, it's probably gusting anywhere between 20 to 30 miles per hour. It's a pretty mild start to your midday. We're going to be cooler than yesterday, 30s and 40s over on the east side, right around 50 degrees for the west side valleys and along the coast. Let me show you what is shaping up on radar this midday, and all of that rain and snow that was over on the east side has now moved into other parts of Oregon. This is a part of a different, or I guess I should say there are different dynamics that go into these showers that are popping up right now. These are more of the run-of-the-mill pop-up daytime heating fueled showers that we're seeing kind of all over the place. We'll time out the rest of the day with Stormcast. You can see those pop-up showers still in our neck of the woods come time for dinner time, but the sun goes down. The daytime heating is lost, so the fuel for those showers goes away. And we could have some lingering showers there along the coast in Curry County, but I think most of us inland are probably going to stay dry. And then for Friday, the day will start off dry, but here comes that next storm system knocking on the door of the coast come time for the afternoon. And it's going to be a very slow, long progression inland throughout the evening and overnight hours, but eventually all of this will spread inland. Let's take things back to today, your dining forecast, your outdoor dining forecast to be a little bit more precise for the Rogue Valley. Giving it 3 stars for lunchtime, 2 stars for dinner time. We are taking a star off just because you will potentially run into those showers a little bit later in the day. It's going to be a 50-50 shot. So that's really going to be the storyline for today. Pop-up showers, cooler than yesterday by about 10 degrees. Temperatures are going to be right around 50 degrees on the east side, mid-50s for the west side valleys, and mid-50s there along the coast. And like you saw from the Rain Rock Casino with that camera shaking around, winds will be a little bit breezy today in Siskiyou County, up in the Cascades, and over on the east side. They could gust out of the west-northwest anywhere between 20 to 30 miles per hour. Then overnight, most of us inland dry. It's going to be the coast where we could hold on to a little bit of those showers, but it's not going to drop a whole lot of rain. We're not going to see those big accumulations that we kind of got spoiled by during the middle of April. The weekend is going to be a beautiful one in the Rogue Valley, at least depending on which day you're talking about. Sunday, gorgeous temperatures near 70 degrees, lots of sunshine, but first we have to get through the day on Saturday where we will have a little bit of rain in the early part of the day. It's going to be a cooler day, but then we will warm up and see plenty of sunshine into Sunday. So like I've mentioned all week really, the rain chances have been on again, off again, on again, off again, and I think this graphic perfectly illustrates that. You can see that even though Sunday is going to be an off day, looks like Monday we have another on day and then some drier weather as we get into next week. Here is your 7-day forecast along the coast. We will see those wet conditions up until Sunday where we have that brief little pause, and then we will be wet again on Monday, and then look at that, more dry weather for Tuesday and Wednesday. For Siskiyou County, we will also see that staggered pattern throughout the next 7 days, and then we get into a much warmer and drier pattern into next week. Look at that, potentially touching 80 degrees for Wednesday, and then for the east side, we could potentially get into the mid-70s come time for the middle of next week. So a big warm up, a big change from the pattern that we're seeing right now. And for the mountains, that means that snowpack that we've added onto over the past month, it's probably going to whittle down a little bit faster now that we're going to see some more sunshine and some warmer temperatures. And then for the Rogue Valley, wet for Thursday, dry for Friday. Saturday will be a real Jekyll and Hyde situation. And then all eyes, I think, are going to shift to that warm up that we have in store for the middle of next week.
Now, asking you a couple questions about the drought monitor. Were you, I guess, surprised by what you saw this morning? Did you think in light of some of the storms that we've seen, it would maybe get a little bit better?
I was cautiously optimistic, but I remember saying whenever we were in the middle of all those winter storms just a couple weeks back, I remember saying on air, we need more. And so after seeing the drought monitor update today, I hate to say it, but I was right. We definitely do need more. And I think we're in a bad spot going into fire season.
So then seeing that this morning and seeing the temperatures that we're getting midweek next week, are you concerned about the potential for maybe some fires, or too soon to tell?
Too soon to tell, because the combination that you need are dry conditions, which we're definitely going to have. Hot weather, looks like we're going to be borderline hot next week.
Flirting with it, yeah.
Yeah, but the other ingredient is that the winds have to be gusty. And right now, we just don't have the data to tell us that yet.
Okay.
But if we find out, this will be the first place you'll find out about it.
Absolutely, I'm sure it will. Thank you, Josh.
Of course.